I want to raise the fact that we have a motion today on the order of business for the Greyhound and Horse Racing Fund without debate. And regardless of people's views on greyhound and horse racing, I find it incredible that we would have no discussion in this House on the allocation of €70.4 million worth of public funding. It's not good enough to simply say that we're going to refer this over to the Agricultural Committee. Greyhound Racing Ireland's chair, Nyhan, has said in response to the budget allocation this year that GRI has invested significantly in its care and welfare policy during 2021 and that this year's budget increase will assist with the expansion of a range of care and welfare initiatives in 2022. Yet Greyhound Racing Ireland are still only selectively collecting data on injuries and deaths of greyhounds at the racetracks. On the back of a member of the public coming forward to me, Greyhound Racing Ireland have confirmed that there are no vets present at either the public or the private trials that take place all across this country. The eyewitness I spoke to told me of how he has witnessed howling dogs in pain being put into trailers due to the lack of a vet being present at the track. Now, surely if Greyhound Racing Ireland are in receipt of €17 million worth of public money, they can put in place a permanent vet at every racecourse, as is the case in Britain. This would also allow for proper independent data on the number of injuries and deaths that are actually taking place at racetracks. It is also worth noting that dogs injured at the private trials are not even eligible for the injury scheme that Greyhound Racing Ireland has, given that it is mostly young, inexperienced greyhounds that are racing at these unofficial trials. Surely it makes it even more sense that you would have vets present then and that those dogs would then be eligible for the injury scheme. It also is convenient that there's no data collected and no vet present to verify how many injuries and fatalities are taking place at the trials, and particularly at the unofficial trials when it's the young inexperienced dogs, because of course that then will push the figures downwards. So I'm afraid I have to say that I am going to call a vote on today's order of business, because I think that it is shocking that we would allow a motion for €70 million worth of public funding to go ahead without any debate in this House. So, Guramagat.